Today we are diving into one of the most transformative stages in a woman's life, perimenopause and menopause. This is something every woman experiences in her own unique way, and yet it's still surrounded by so much silence and misunderstanding. Today we are going to change that. We'll explore what's really happening in your body, how you can support yourself physically and emotionally, and how to step into this next chapter of life with confidence and vitality. This isn't about slowing down or losing your youth. It's about embracing a season of wisdom, freedom, and new beginnings. So grab a cup of tea or a glass of water and let's walk through this journey together. Welcome to Menopause Nurse Memos, empowering midlife one memo at a time. The podcast where we tackle perimenopause and menopause topics head on with honesty, empathy, and a whole lot of heart. I'm Vicky Ellison, a nurse for 33 years and a menopause specialist nurse practitioner, an independent prescriber and founder of Calm Menopause and Wellbeing Clinic based in Appley Bridge. So let's start by understanding perimenopause and menopause. Let's start with the basics. Perimenopause is a transitional phase leading up to menopause. It often begins in your 40s, but for some women it can start earlier. Hormone levels, mainly estrogen and progesterone, but also testosterone, begin to fluctuate and decline. And with those fluctuations come the first signs of change. You might notice your periods becoming irregular, shorter, longer, heavier, lighter. You might experience night sweats, hot flushes, mood changes, or a sudden struggle to get to sleep at night. Menopause itself is defined at the moment you've gone 12 months without a menstrual cycle. The average age in the UK for this is around the age of 51. After that, you are officially in postmenopause. Now here's something important. There is no one-size-fits-all experience. Some women breeze through with very few symptoms. Others face more intense challenges. Both are normal. And let's bust a couple of myths right here. So myth number 1, menopause happens overnight. And this is so not true. It's a process, and for many women it unfolds gradually over several years. Myth number 2, life slows down after menopause. Also not true. In fact, for many women, this is the beginning of a vibrant, powerful new chapter. So rather than thinking of perimenopause and menopause as an ending, let's think of them as a transition, a bridge into a stage of life that can be deeply fulfilling. Now that we've laid the foundation, let's talk about how we can support our bodies through this change. So physical wellness. When hormones shift, the body shifts too. But here's the good news. Lifestyle choices have an enormous impact on how we experience this transition. And let's begin with nutrition. Focus on protein. Your body needs it more than ever to preserve lean muscle, which naturally declines with age. Think fish, beans, lean meats, tofu, and eggs. Bone health becomes a priority, so make sure you are getting calcium and vitamin D. That could be through foods like yogurt, leafy greens, or fortified milk alternatives, and supplements, particularly for vitamin D, and this should be taken all year round. Fibre and hydration helps regulate digestion and energy levels, and aim for plenty of vegetables, whole grains, and enough water throughout the day. You are looking to be drinking at least 8 glasses of fluid daily. One more thing to try to reduce is processed sugar and alcohol. I know easier said than done, but cutting back can lessen hot flushes, improve sleep, and keep weight stable. Next, let's talk about movement. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools for aging well. Not only does it help with weight management and heart health, but it also supports mood, energy, sleep, and keeps bones strong. Strength training is key. Lifting weights or using resistance bands helps protect bones, preserve muscle, and prevent injuries. Cardio workouts keep your heart strong. That could mean walking, cycling, dancing, whatever feels enjoyable. Flexibility and stress relief matter too. Yoga and Pilates are wonderful for reducing tension and keeping joints mobile. And then, of course, there's sleep. Well, sleep. For many women in perimenopause, it suddenly becomes elusive. Hot flushes, night sweats, or anxiety can make nights restless. Here are a few strategies. So keep your bedroom cool and dark. Avoid screens an hour before bed. Create a calming routine, maybe a cup of herbal tea, some light stretching, or journaling. Try to keep to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Let's take a moment right now for a quick reset. If you're listening somewhere safe, close your eyes for a second. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, hold, and exhale. Sometimes the simplest practices are the most powerful. Moving on to emotional and mental well-being. Let's shift gears and talk about emotional health. Hormone changes can bring mood swings, irritability, or even anxiety and depression. It's not in your head, it is your body adjusting to new rhythms. So, how do we support our minds and hearts through this? Well, mindfulness and meditation can help calm the nervous system. Even 5 minutes a day of breathing or guided meditation can make a difference. Therapy or coaching can help provide a safe space to process changes, fears, and new goals. Journaling and creative outlets, painting, writing, gardening, music can be deeply grounding. And perhaps most importantly, community. Talk to your friends, share your story, find a support group, online or in person. You'll quickly discover you are not alone, and that in itself can be healing. This is also a time to reframe aging. Instead of focusing on what you're losing, let's focus on what we are gaining: wisdom, freedom, clarity about what really matters. Many women find this stage to be a turning point, a chance to release old expectations and step into their authentic selves. Now let's look at what's available medically and holistically to help manage symptoms. On the medical side, there's hormone replacement therapy, or HRT for short. For some women, it can be life-changing, reducing hot flushes, improving mood and anxiety, protecting bone and heart health, and improving sleep. But it's not for everyone, and it comes with considerations. This is a conversation to have with your healthcare professional, weighing up the benefits and risks of taking HRT. There are also non-hormonal medications that can help with symptoms like hot flushes, sleep disturbances, or mood changes. On the holistic side, some women find relief with practices like acupuncture, herbal supplements such as ashwagandha, or stress-reducing therapies like massage and yoga. Here's the key takeaway. What works for one woman may not work for another. Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider before starting any new treatment, medical or natural. The goal is not just to reduce symptoms, but to support your whole self, body, mind and spirit. So redefining aging and identity. Here's something powerful to think about. Midlife is not the end of anything, it's the beginning of a new chapter. Culturally, we've been told to fear aging, to cling to youth, to see menopause as a loss, but that's not the whole story. This can be a time of rebirth. Children may be older, careers may feel more stable, and there's space to focus on you, your dreams, your passions, and most importantly, your health. It's about redefining beauty too. Beauty is not the absence of wrinkles, it's the presence of vitality, joy, and authenticity. Look at the women who inspire you: authors, leaders, artists, entrepreneurs. Many of them are thriving in midlife and beyond. This is proof that your best years can absolutely be ahead of you. So let's celebrate this season. Let's see it for what it truly is, a chapter of strength, wisdom, and freedom. So let's recap. Menopause is not a disease, it's a natural transition. Your experience is unique and there are tools: nutrition, movement, sleep, mindfulness, and medical support that can make this stage not just manageable but empowering. Remember, aging well isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Let's keep this conversation alive because women deserve to talk openly and confidently about menopause. Perimenopause and menopause are not the end of youth, they are the beginning of a wiser, freer, stronger chapter, and you have everything you need within you to thrive. So until next time, take care of yourself. You deserve it. Thank you for spending time with me today on Menopause Nurse Memos. If this episode resonates with you or you know someone who needs to hear it, then share and leave your comments in the chat. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until the next time, take care of yourselves. You are worth it.